Good morning. Let me get this music out of the way. You're probably tired of it. I hope everyone's doing well, happy, not sad. Hopefully you have some new love in your life or love going out. Who knows? People are strange when you're a stranger. Anyway, what do I have in store for you today? I have a poem. It's a little moody. It's a little dark. But I guarantee you that tomorrow I'll have a more cheery one. Sometimes our life experiences is the food for our poetry or writing. And sometimes it's a story that somebody told you that perhaps happened to them. It can go way back and go back generations. I remember my dad telling me a story that he had a relative that was walking on a beach in Turkey, of all places, and he saw some smoke on the horizon. He went to the elders, told them about it, and they evacuated the whole town. The next thing you know, the English were shelling the whole town and not one life was lost. I love that story. After the war, the man walked around town in a white suit and people had respect for him and they would say, "Come in, have a cup of coffee, Don Marcos," or whatever his name was. Anyway, I don't know why that came to mind, but that was 100 years ago and I'm telling the story of something 100 years ago. Anyway, this is a story, this poem, of someone's experience. I don't want to say who, but it's about an elderly woman who had a hard time in life. Here goes. The old woman spun her yarn. She was very old now, but still she kept all of her charms. She did her work diligently, even if it was only for a few cents. Sometimes she would be so tired she had a hard time walking from here to there. But she did not want anyone to bother. She wished she could rest by a nice wooden fire. Her life was not of leisure. It was working all and every season. She had no husband or brothers, not even a sister. All her friends were now gone, and all she had is this ball of yarn. But she kept going. To stop would be forbidden. That night she would have a bowl of soup, and in the morning she would be back on her stool, wondering when her ship would come in that she so longed for many a year. Her dreams now dashed. She had lost all hope in sight. Life had not been fair to her. If so, someone would care a bit more. It's not easy being green, as they say. She was a sweetheart and kept her grace and funny attitude. You see, she said to herself it would be nice to have some stew, but now she had to meet her quota, or else there would be nothing left for her to do, not one iota. She needed her job and guarded it well. It was just shame she could not anymore keep it up all day. Damn dogs barking on my poem. Shut up. I have 4 dogs. I got Troy, I got Cheyenne, I got Sunny, and I got Devo. So anyway, I'm just full of chatter today. Have a nice day. And oh, by the way, I wanted to say something. A lot of people that started following my podcast started on February 8th. Well, there's like 30 poems before that. So you can find that. And also you can find me on, if you Google me, Mark Ackrich, MarcAckrich. My book is on there and some of the stuff I do. And you can see all my fame and glory. Please reshare.